So welcome to beautiful Ives Run Recreation Area. We are in Tioga, Pennsylvania on Lake Hammond.
This is a beautiful Army Corps of Engineers campground. So we're going to take you on a quick tour of this entire recreation area and the campground. So let's go. Before we take you guys on a tour of the campground, I want to let you know there are plenty of places all up and down 287, which is the main road that leads to this, that have firewood. So the first thing we come to is the visitor information area. When you come into Ives Run, just to get to the campground area, it's like a little over a mile, maybe a mile and a quarter.
Dry camping. There's no water, electric, or sewer, but there is camping here along with a day use area, which is a picnic pavilion, and also a boat ramp with a bathhouse.
It looks like there's quite a few sites here that for dry camping, and I bet in the summertime, I bet you this place is super popular.
And just to give you guys a heads up, there's absolutely no shortage of parking in this place.
Not this time of year.
Anywhere that has any type of designated area to be in, whether it's a day use area, the boat ramp, or any one of the camp areas, they have ample amount of parking everywhere.
I would suspect though in the summertime parking could get a little tight, because I think that with the proximity to the lake that this is probably a very, very popular destination. So this is the boat launch shelter. That's just what they named it, probably because it's right by the boat launch. You can reserve the shelters. You just have to call them and reserve it. You guys can see very clearly we are here in fall. We are here in very early October, and the leaves are, I'd say, about midway turning. It's been a fantastic stay here. Yeah, more picnic tables over here. Here's one of the boat ramps. There's actually another one right by our campsite, or in our campground area. And we've actually seen quite a few boats out here this week that we've been here.
Also, as a side note, this is a state game lands, which means there is hunting allowed. And during the hunting season, which is clearly posted, they advise you to wear hunter orange if you're going to be on a hiker or biker trail or anywhere near any of the hunting lands.
So I would always suggest checking, because there's some spring seasons, there's some fall seasons. Just double check before you come out here if you're going to do any hiking or biking on these trails that border the hunting property. Just make sure you know if you need to wear your safety orange.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights.
So as you can see over here, this is clearly a very well maintained disc golf location. Not sure how many holes are on this disc golf course, but as you can see, it's very well maintained, and the paths from one to the other are cut very short.
I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes, even if I'm falling down.
Up here we have the camper store. It has not been manned the entire time we've been here. Not sure if that's for the whole year. We're coming into the last month that they're open, So they may just be low on staff. I don't know. They do have some firewood up here. It's an honor system. So you come grab the wood and you leave it in a little box that they have here. They do have a soda machine. Looks like their sign says they do have firewood, ice, and bait. Probably more so for the summertime, not so much for the fall. This is a free park to get into. So if you're just coming in for the day use area, completely free. You can come in, you can launch your boat, you can do some fishing. The park is open from 8 a.m. till sunset. So the entire park does close at the end of October, and they don't reopen until spring. So make sure you check recreation.gov. It's got all the information that you're going to need to know about this park. Now we're coming up on the Ives Run North Picnic Shelter. Really cute. Some playgrounds are here. Y'all, look at that view. I mean, can you even imagine having like a family get together or a reunion or just a cookout with some friends? I mean, goodness gracious. They do have a couple of playgrounds, kind of hard to see because of the way the sun is. There's also a picnic shelter. Again, this shelter can be reserved. It looks like all the shelters in the park can be reserved. I would go to recreation.gov.
One of the first things we noticed when we pulled in here was the abundance of green space and how well maintained this place is. There is green space everywhere you look. So there's plenty of areas for children to run around, play, and have a blast.
You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
I walked this road with Lily and our friend Mary Lou earlier today. It's really, really such a nice walk. Okay, we're coming up onto another picnic shelter. This is a lakeside picnic shelter. They have cornhole boards throughout the entire park. I've seen several sets of them. Now we're going to take you guys over to one of the other boat ramps that they have here at the recreation area. This is the backside of the loop that we are on. So hang tight, we will show you our loop. I'm really pleased with this campground. It's probably one of my top 5.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt.
Know that you have to reserve campsites. This is not a first come first serve park. Recreation.gov will have everything that you need to know, and that's exactly where you can reserve. We paid $26 a night to stay here. If you have the senior pass or I think it's the military pass, you get half price. It would be $13 a night, and that's for full hookups, y'all. This is the entrance to the campground. The gatehouse is closed. You just go straight to your site. This is a great place to hook and unhook if you have a tow vehicle.
Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky.
Alright, the first loop we're going to come to is the Thorn Loop. These are sites 1 through 45. And they do have a bathhouse in here, and they do have a washer and dryer. The washer and dryer has seen a lot of use, so just know that. We have laundry, obviously, in our rig, so we've just done it in our rig. Not all of the sites have full hookups. Some just have water and electric, so make sure you check recreation.gov, and you can put in your filters if you need sewer. Make sure that you select that as an option.
I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay, 'cause I found my way.
Guys, look at the spacing in between these sites. For the most part, the spacing is phenomenal. There's some that are a little bit tighter, but really, it's not like as tight as a commercial campground would be. All right, so I'm going to stand corrected. Not all of them are even number on the outside loops. I do know any of the sites that are down close to the water do not have sewer. These sites, there's only a couple I think we would actually fit in. They're definitely shorter sites. Definitely great if you have a travel trailer, small fifth wheel, Class C, Class B.
'Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way. my way. 'Cause I find my way, my way, my way, my way.
All right, that does it for the Hawthorne Loop. So this is going to be sites 107 to 131. This is the Hickory Loop.
So in here we've noticed that there is shared pedestals for electric.
So just make sure if you do book something in here, do make sure that you have an extra long electrical cord. And double check your amperage, because I don't know if this is 30 amp or if this is 50.
This loop also does not have any sewer. It's water and electric only.
Again, the site spacing is really great here, you guys. We would not fit in most of these sites, but again, you have a travel trailer, small fifth wheel, this would be fantastic. So the Pine Camp, which I'm gonna go with the fact that it's probably dry camping, maybe tent camping, is about a mile down the road. We are not going to show you guys that this time. This is still the Hickory Loop. We just are making the circle. Every campsite has a picnic table, a fire pit, and a lantern hook. One thing that you can notice is that a lot of these sites are not level. They lean down towards the back of the pad. So make sure if you're coming, you've got blocks you can drive up on to level yourself out. Okay, we're coming up to the last three loops. We have Beach, Aspen, and Birch. The first one we're going to do for you guys is Aspen. The Aspen Loop is sites 46 through 64. Some have full hookups, some only have water and electric. Again, just consult recreation.gov and put in your filters. If you don't care about having sewer, then you can leave that out. It will definitely give you more options. We like to have full hookups when we can, so we always try to go for that first. I love this loop and our loop. Our loop backs up to this one. Look at all that green space in the middle. Isn't that great? This is great too. Look at these sites back here. Now you're not probably going to get sewer. Oh, actually they do have sewer. But look at this. This is great. Wow.
Very secluded. Yeah,
very secluded. Backs right up to some green area. This is fantastic.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile.
So this is a very, very, very popular campground. Recreation.gov lets you book 6 months out. That's the earliest you can book. So if you want to get into this place and you know when you want to come, I would check sooner rather than later. The other thing you could do on recreation.gov is that you can set an alert. So if you want to camp and you have a couple different sites, you want to camp at this campground or any other of the campgrounds, you just put in the site and ask for an alert. This is the Birch Loop. This is sites 86 through 106. This is one of the camp hosts. They have all been super nice, super friendly, very active, riding around on their side-by-side, making sure everything is taken care of.
Put my favorite song on. I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
Not look like these have sewer down here. These would be close to the water, so I believe what I had read was that most ones close to the water do not have sewer, so that seems to be holding true.
Together, if I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving.
If you don't mind not having sewer, these water sites are great.
Forever, 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 forever. I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up.
Okay, so we're coming up to the last loop, which is our loop, which I don't remember what it's called. I think this is probably one of my favorite loops in the whole park. I really am very happy with our two sites that we have, other than the fact that our site's not very level.
Wish that I could stay. Wish for this moment to never go away. But it's all in my mind. And though I know that there is nothing to find, you're a beautiful sight.
That is the boat ramp we were just at with you guys.
And you can't put up a fight in the mist.
I do think this is my favorite loop, only because it just seems to have a little bit more green space, and the sites seem to be a little bit further apart from each other. Now, if you're camping with a big group of people, being closer together is a great thing. We're camping with our friends Rob and Mary Lou, so just having one next door neighbor is great.
See how you've grown while you roam in the streets all alone. All you can see, thinking about what your life came to be.
There's our friends Rob and Mary Lou. That's their site right here. They're in site 83. And we are right next to them in site 84. Hope you guys enjoyed this campground tour. We really enjoyed staying here, and we'll definitely be back. Good morning from Ives Run. Today's a travel day for us. We're leaving Ives Run, but really quick, I wanted to give you guys a quick tour of our campsite. We are in site 84, and besides it being pretty unlevel, we really like this site, and I'm going to show you why. So you can see the distance from us to the next site that way. We have a fire pit, we have a lantern hook, and we have a picnic table. And then y'all look at all this green space behind us. I mean, right? How nice is this? It's just been so quiet and so nice here. There's a squirrel. The squirrels and the chipmunks just play all day out here. It's so incredibly sweet. In this loop, I think the pedestals are in really good spots. They're very close to the pads. Some of the other ones you have to remember, you have to share a pedestal. So this one, not so much. Then you can see the distance from our rig to our friends Rob and Mary Lou's rig, which is super big. So I just want to take a minute, ask you guys, please hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and hit the notification bell so you always know when a new video comes out. We really appreciate your support. We couldn't do this without you guys. Thank you guys so much. Where's the creeper? Creeper! This concludes our stay here at Ives Run. We will for sure be back because it has been an awesome stay. Oh my goodness. I love fall camping. I think it's probably my favorite season to camp. So, time for us to hit the road and on to the next stop. Let's go. campsites, no. So that concludes our stay here at Ives Run. We were beautiful Army Corps of Engineers campground. And the campsites, no.